Hey guys, here we are in the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup at the Hungaroring, and as we're finishing lap 5 here, we're catching up to 3rd place, and we had a pretty good battle. So I'm going to show the onboard for a few laps, and I'll show the TV view afterwards. So as we're getting a nice exit off the final corner here, we're just trying to get a good run, see if we can try to draft him and get a good opportunity to maybe go for a move into turn 1 here. And we're pretty far back, probably not close enough for a move, and the straightaway isn't that long, so just making sure we don't brake too late, not locking up the front tires, getting a wide entry, seeing if we can get a good exit through here. He runs a bit wide, and I guess the rest of the section will just have to follow him, so not really any good opportunities for passing. You can see second and first up ahead there, so they're not too far ahead. He goes a bit wide here, so if we can get a good exit here, try to go for a move, but again, we're close and pretty close, and right up to his bumper here, going to the right-hand side, and almost alongside, but you don't really want to go too wide through here, just letting him go for a minute, and again, now just having to follow him through these next few tight corners. So as we're pushing the chicane, we're trying to see if we get a good enough exit to go for a move, again, just not close enough, and we're just going to follow through for the chicane here. Definitely feel like we were being a bit held up through those medium speed corners, and just really wanted to get a move on here. I feel like we have the pace to catch those guys ahead, but it's just so hard to be able to make a move here. You can catch some guy, but it's so hard to be able to figure out where to go for that dive, especially because just on that final corner we're pretty evenly matched, so it's our best opportunity. But again, we're just about the same gap as we were last lap, so we're just gonna have to stay behind for now. Just trying to see if he makes any mistakes as we go a bit wide to the corner, just missing the apex by about half a car length. Again, just following him through T1, going over to the right-hand side. Try not to overshoot this next corner. He's going a bit wide through here, and he's opening the door, but again, he closes it, just basically apexing the late while we're kind of just hugging the corner the whole way through. Following up the hill through here. At least we're not going side by side this time. See, he does go a bit wide, but as he approaches the right-hander, he's basically on the defensive line through there. So again, just trying to follow through here. This is basically our closest we've been all lap, but it's hard to make any moves through here, unfortunately. Again, just about a car length back. Trying to really put ourselves in a good position as we approach the final corner. That's just about all we can do. And as he runs a bit wide through here, trying to put ourselves on the left-hand side, trying to really get a good exit through here, and might have gotten a bit of a better exit if we make a dive onto the inside through here, but again, it's just not a hard enough braking zone. We don't have a big enough overlap to make that move, so again, we're forced to fall behind for this lap, probably losing around half a second, then if we could just pass him. And really trying to get a wider entry for this corner, really focusing on getting a nice exit, focusing on a late apex, getting back to the throttle, partial throttle, then back to full throttle. I feel like we're maybe a bit closer than before. Just like waiting for that slipstream to start taking effect. You can really see it working now, and that's right as we approach the braking zone, going to the inside, and I feel that if we do brake later, we're probably going to lock up, so have to be safe. To get a really good exit though, bring ourselves to the right-hand side of the track. Hopefully gonna get some overlap through here. He's gonna have the inside, but if we can just stay alongside him, we might have a chance. And we're still hanging on, And we finally have the inside for this corner, but we have to leave some space on the outside. We can basically take the whole track up, but he gets a better exit. Now we're still alongside each other as he approaches left-hander, and we just have to concede the position. So that was really impressive, staying side by side for 3 corners there, but we definitely lost a lot of time fighting like that. Really would have liked to take the spot there, but nice, impressive, clean driving by everyone right there. So, I mean, it's like, on one hand you enjoy the battling, on the other hand you realize how much time you're losing to the guys ahead, and if you can just keep that spot, if you can just take it, you know that you'll be able to pull ahead, so you know you'll be able to probably, I mean, I feel our pace is definitely faster than this guy. The fact of being able to keep up with him and continually get ourselves to his bumper. He's making a partial defensive position here. He's like going halfway alongside the track just to prevent ourselves from taking any aggressive moves, but again, so many of these slow speed corners, you just like positions yourself. For this last one, I'm like, should I try to dive it up the inside of the final corner if I can't make this exit work? And I just feel a bit of understeer, maybe even from the dirty air in that final corner, and it just hurts us. I really wish we had some DRS to help us down this main straight, but it only goes defensive. I feel like our last time through this second corner worked a lot. We just needed a bit more, trying to go to the inside to make a move stick, but even if we do get ourselves to the inside, I don't know if he'll give us the room on the exit of the next corner, so again, we're hanging on just through here, just to car length back, really focusing on getting a better exit. Again, we get a really strong exit through here, but it's like, should we stay behind? It's not going to go to the inside line, we go to the outside just to make something work, and it clearly doesn't work. And again, bring ourselves to the right hand side as we go through this slow speed corner. Just about anything we can do, trying to get some move working. Again, it doesn't work the outside line there. It's just it's not the optimal racing line. Again, just gonna have to continue to fall through these medium speed corners in the middle sector. At this point, it's been about like 4 laps or so, or even battling, and while it has been fun, it has been aggravating at the same time. I feel like he's been making a lot of defensive moves, and it's just like, I feel like we're almost racing different races. Sure, we're fighting for third place, but I feel if he lets me by, he can manage his tires better. Since it's a 50-minute race, we're only on lap 10, we still got a lot of racing to go. So battling like this isn't really helping either of us. If he lets me go, then maybe he can follow my line and see where he can go a bit faster. I feel him having to make all these defensive moves, it's only slowing him up as well. So again, going to the outside line here, it's like I'm really considering just going for like a tap, trying to hit his back bumper. I mean, I was like, should I start flashing him? What should I start doing? Start yelling at him over the radio, please let me by. Again, going to the inside, trying to get onto the grass even, trying to make something work, starting to get really annoyed through here, trying to get a crossover through here. And again, he gets a little slow, trying to focus on getting a nice tight exit through here, and again, just stuck behind. It's so hard to get a good run-off corner. Even if you do get a better exit, it's not by much than the other guys. So. Before we could see first and second in the distance now, I don't think we can even see them anymore. I'm pretty sure they're way gone. Getting like high 48s. Our qualifying time was, I believe, like a low 47, so it's not horrible pace, maybe like a second and a half off, but again, just trying to see what we can do with this final corner, trying to get a wide entry, and again, as we pull back to the inside, we're just putting a lot of fuel into the car, and that partial throttle is really struggling to get us near that apex. As we're getting close to him, we're starting to get right up to his bumper, and right as we get to the braking zone, he's defending to the inside, they have to brake to the outside, and inserting just across, so we can't really see the apex at this point as he's on the defensive line. Get a bit of oversteering corner exit there. Bring the car to the right hand side once again, considering to do like a fake and then go back to the inside, but I feel like that would just be a mistake. We just get stuck behind him, trying to get a nice crossover here in a corner exit. waiting to get back to gas. Once again, we're running this bumper. He's defending the left-hand side. We're going to the right-hand side, trying to make something work. He pinches us a bit, kind of forcing us to go off track. Get a 1x through there. At least there's no slowdown penalty, but he's doing a good job defending, making a lot of like Alonso's like defense, like in the F1 race, and I mean, I gotta commend him. The fact he hasn't made super big mistakes yet through all this pressure I've been providing. So kudos to him for at least not making mistakes, but yeah, this middle sector, it's a really fun sector just to drive by yourself when you're behind traffic. It's really annoying because you can't make anything work. Once again, we get a better move going on, trying to see if we can go to the inside, and again, can't do anything. So final 2 corners through here. Both of us run a bit wide, trying to cut back to the inside here. So making the corner for the 11th time, trying to see, are we close enough for once to make something work through here. Trying to get a good run off final corner. Maybe should we consider going to the inside. Once again, he blocks it, defends the inside, go to the outside, trying to focus on a nice cutoff or nice corner exit, but I think we locked on the front tire. It's going to really focus on a good exit there. So once again, trying to see if we can make the car go around the outside, and it doesn't seem to work. So we're going to have to just get right behind him, right up to his bumper, going to the outside once again, and it will work this time. Really trying to be aggressive through here, and once again, we want to give it space. Yeah, it's just not wide enough to make it too wide through there, make it move, make it work on the outside. So once again, going through the chicane, middle sector, just having to follow behind him. Just like so many opportunities that have presented themselves, and yet just none of them have been able to work. So really good exit through here, trying to consider going to the inside line. He blocks the inside, having to go back to the outside line. Braking pretty late, taking the outside line. Can we make a move around the outside? And he closes the door on corner exit. And all this fighting has really heated up our tires, getting stuck in the dirty air. It's just like getting really tired when I focus on getting a really good exit, going way wide on corner entry, getting back to the throttle, putting a lot of movement, but clip the curb on the inside and we spin around. Just partial aggravation, partial really hoping that if we got a good exit we'd have a chance to pass into 1, but unfortunately that's where our battle ended. Eventually second place I think ended up pitting too early, and he had to pit for a second time, and we ended up finishing 3rd, only 3 seconds behind that guy. So all that spin probably lost us, like, let's see, if we go to the next lap just to find out. We pitted the next lap for tires, but we probably lost a solid 10 seconds there. If you look at our lap times, lap 12 or so, we were getting 148, and then we got like a 159 from that spin. So that was a 10-second loss. The fact we were able to come back to only 4 seconds, that just shows we did have the pace. We were able to gain 6 seconds on him even after that spin. But yeah, it's just a fun track to drive, but man, it's just so hard to pass around here. So now I'll just show those laps in the TV view so you can enjoy that. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll just leave the TV view for you to watch. So yeah, that was basically how the race ended up finishing. We ended up getting third place in the end, 30 seconds off of Juan Navarro. Congratulations to him. And I'll just show the very beginning of the race as well, since I feel like that was pretty exciting. So if we go back to lap 1 here, we actually started on pole with the 315 versus the 390. We got the pole by a little under a tenth of a second. However, Juan was able to just get us into turn 1 and we fell down to second, and then eventually I think he broke a bit early and we locked up right behind him. Yeah, through the So that's what caused us to lose those spots, and then we had to just fight through the field again. So as you could see, we were able to eventually get back to fourth through these first few laps, and then so it looks like someone wrecked. And then once we caught up to third place here, that's where all that fighting happened. So that's basically how the race went. Hope you guys enjoyed. Here are the settings that were used. It was 82 degrees on the track temperature, 9 mile per hour winds. But yeah, hopes you enjoyed, and see you next time.